give it up for the very funny Mr. Ethan Stanislawski! Thank you, guys. It's good to be here. Been in LA. I just hit my 4-year mark and live in LA, guys. Excited. I like it here. I'm from New York originally, and I went to college in Chicago. So I've lived in the 3 major cities in this country: New York, LA, Chicago. And I think I figured out the difference between them recently. I think if New York is the city that never sleeps, and Chicago is the city of broad shoulders, then LA is the city where you don't eat gluten to justify your cocaine habit. That's what I've seen a lot of here. Pretty great city, guys. Having fun. It's pretty dark times in the world, but we live in a very liberal bubble, which is nice. It's a pretty liberal room, I get the feeling of. Is this like a punch Nazi liberal room? That's what I don't know. There's some debate going on. Yeah. If you don't know, this is like a debate going on in like the pinko, commie, liberal community. Is if you see a Nazi on the street, do you punch him or do you not punch him? There's people who are like, punch him, Nazis are a cancer, you got to root them out from the start. And there's people who say, don't punch them, violence begets violence, don't stoop to their level. I personally am of the opinion that you shouldn't punch a Nazi if you see it on the street. Because, I mean, what, are we too big of pussies to shoot them now? Do we not shoot Nazis anymore in this country? This is America. We shoot Nazis here. The only reason we have them in America is because in the 40s we shot a fuck ton of Nazis. That's why we have this. If America's built on 4 things, it's slavery, genocide, corn dogs, and shooting Nazis. That's what made America great in the first place. My grandfather murdered another human being in cold blood, but he was a Nazi. So not only is it cool, he's a goddamn American hero. How do we forget that? That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, I don't know, guys. Let's change the subject a little bit. I'm a big music fan. I like hip-hop, but I like some hip-hop. I don't like saying that, though, because my 2 favorite rappers are the Beastie Boys and Eminem. That's not allowed. That should be illegal. Like, saying their favorite rappers are the Beastie Boys and Eminem, that's like saying you're a hip-hop fan and a KKK member in the same sentence. That's ridiculous. But to be honest, I never got that. I never got why you should be ashamed to like white rappers if you're a white guy. Why should you be ashamed to like musicians who you identify with and share a common experience with? I never got that. Like, to give you an example, what song am I going to relate to more? 99 Problems by Jay-Z, which is about being pulled over by the cops because of the color of your skin? Or a Beastie Boys song about a really good shawarma they had? Which song am I going to relate to more? Just on looks. You know the answer. I've never been in a drive-by shooting. I will never be in a drive-by shooting. I have been to a thrift shop and got some good things. Got this shirt there. It's $2. It's awesome. Now I'm more of a rock guy. I'm a rock and roll fan. I'm a big Nirvana fan. Any Nirvana fans out here? I love Nirvana. I have a lot of friends who, unprovoked, will like to talk to me about how Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain. A lot of people I know believe that Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain. There's a whole conspiracies. You can read about it on the internet. There's been movies made about it. I don't personally believe that Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain. But you know what? Even if she did, so what? Let a woman kill a man for once, you know? That's fine. We've been letting men kill women forever. Let it go the other way just one time. You know? Like, every guy who's obsessed with Courtney Love killing Kurt Cobain doesn't give a shit about Phil Spector or Sid Vicious or William F. Burroughs. All these woman murderers who we celebrate forever, but one woman maybe kills one man, or like murder is wrong all of a sudden. When do we figure that out? You can't separate art from artist, man. I just watched a Woody Allen movie with you. Go fuck yourself. I don't know. Does that make me a feminist? I don't know. Does it make me a feminist? I don't like saying that. I like being a feminist. I don't like saying I'm a feminist, you know? Because it's gotten weird when you're a guy and you're into that shit. 'Cause it's a noble thing, you know? A lot of guys are shitty to women. You don't want to be one of those guys. You want to be vocal about not being one of those guys. That's a very noble thing. But it's gotten weird. Like, my friend showed me this Tinder profile of a guy she matched with, and his description, I swear to God, was feminist in the streets, misogynist in the sheets. That is a real Tinder profile out there. And that splits the room, because sometimes guys will hear that and be like, clever wordplay, bro. Not bad. You see what happened right there. And girls are like, are you a person? No, get the fuck out. What? Don't do that. Also, if you're on the internet a lot, and just by looks, I'm on the internet a lot. You can tell that about me. But if you're on the internet a lot, every time a discussion about feminism breaks out, inevitably it turns into two dudes yelling at each other about feminism. It's like, isn't the point of feminism that occasionally you shut the fuck up and let a woman talk? I thought that was the point. Basically what I'm saying is male feminism is the same as eating pussy. If you're good at it, you don't really need to say anything. Like, your work speaks for itself. And that's appreciated. It's appreciated. Cool. I have a lot of female friends, and you learn things if you're a guy who have female friends. The biggest thing I've learned, this is a big deal, is if size matters or not. I learned this by talking to my female friends. This is a big deal. This is why you gotta have female friends, because guys have been debating this for like fucking millennia. Like before civilization, guys were debating this. Like when man developed the ability to speak language, the first question he asked was, how big does my dick have to be, really? How big? That was the first question that humans evolved. And I learned the answer by talking to my female friends. Here's how it works, you guys. If you are a guy and you are wonderful to your woman, your significant other, you're nice, you're nurturing, you're caring, you're supportive, it doesn't matter how big your dick is, she's gonna stay with you because like, you're awesome. Why would she leave that? If, on the other hand, you want to treat women like garbage and kick them to the curb every week and just fucking and run, probably should have a few extra inches in that situation. Probably 7.5, 8 with girth, bare minimum, if you're gonna be that. No woman wants to fuck a guy who treats her like shit and has a 3-inch dick. Fuck that. That's not an option. And a lot of times I do that joke and people will be like, well, you talk a big game, Ethan. What do you got going on down there? You know, what are you packing? All I'm gonna say, guys, is I am fantastic to women. I'm the best. I will buy all your tampons. I rock it. All right, I'll leave you with this super quick, because I'm not just a comedian, I'm a multi-talented person, so I'm going to do an impression for you guys. This is a very, very quick impression. This is my impression of a rabbi having an orgasm. This is a rabbi having an orgasm. There you go, rabbi having an orgasm. Thank you guys very much.